Hey, it's Justin and Bethany from the Flack fam, and today we're heading to Napa Valley to explore and soak up as much of it as we can. So stick around because over the next few weeks, we're going to take you to a few vineyards, some amazing restaurants, and on a train ride.
But this week, we'd like to show you around the beautiful place we decided to call home during our time here in Napa, the Bardessono Luxury Spa Resort located in Yountville.
For those of you not familiar with Napa Valley, Yountville is further to the north end of that valley. It is home to the valley's most coveted restaurants, including 7 Michelin star restaurants.
When researching options in Napa, we didn't find very many in-depth reviews, mostly AI-generated videos that just read from the hotel's website, and honestly, they were no help.
We looked into a bunch of amazing options, but something kept pulling us back to the Bardessono.
A lot of the decision boiled down to the Bardessono's central location in Yountville, within walking distance of many of those restaurants we mentioned earlier, including Bouchon Bakery, RH's, Bottega, and Lucy, which happened to be in the Bardessono.
It was also closer to many of the vineyards we planned to visit, like Castillo de Amarosa and Frank Family Vineyards.
But on top of all of that, it was because the information we could find made this resort sound like an oasis like no other property could fully offer.
We're going to get into all of that because the best way to tell you is to show you. So let's start with our arrival.
The Bardessono is valet parking only, so if you bring a car, now you know what to expect. After pulling up, you'll be led into the main lobby where they will greet you with your choice of wine or champagne that you can enjoy as they take you on a brief tour of the resort on the way to your room.
We're going to show you around the grounds, but first let's focus on our room.
Welcome to the Bardessono. Come on in. So, we are staying at the Bardessono in Yountville, California, and we really couldn't find anything on the Bardessono Resort. It was kind of crazy because it is a beautiful resort, so we want to make sure that you get to see this beautiful resort and this beautiful room.
You should come see this bedroom. So this is our bedroom. This is completely separate from our other areas that we'll show you, but we're going to start right here with a refrigerator. It does come stocked, if I can open it, with colas, yerba mate, some waters, and if you want anything else, they'll bring you whatever it is that you want, which is super nice. Massive king bed. And then over here is a safe in the top drawer, which I love these safes. Why do I love these safes? For some reason, I just feel like being able to lie my computer flat is a huge bonus. So I love it. There on both sides of the bed, there are 2 standard plugs, a USB-A and a USB-C. On this side of the bed, there's also a clock that has more connections, mostly USB-A. But over here we have an entire hub as well as an HDMI cable. So I'm assuming that they may bring you a DVD player or something if requested. In-room dining at their restaurant, Lucy. Super nice. That's probably where we're going to be eating. But follow me over here, over this way. Fireplace, of course, like it's on and it's hot and it's kind of driving me crazy. But out here is our own private, why don't you go out first? Relaxation area, which is very nice. And behind you right now, what you can't see is one of our biggest surprises that you'll see at the end of the room tour. So let's head on back that way. But as we do, you can see our seating area. And that's it. This is amazing. Come this way and come see Bethany.
Follow me. So this is our bathroom space. We start in the corner over here with our coffee maker, snacks. And then as we follow along here, we have lots of storage space right here. 2 big closets that have an ironing board. We've already stuck all our stuff in there. And then complimentary while you're here, there are robes and also umbrellas. And then we do have 2 separate sink areas. I've already claimed this as my own on just one side, but there is a shower cap and then a personal care little package that I opened that has a little sewing kit, Q-tips, nail file, some little makeup removers. All of their products are green tea and they smell amazing. And the other side has glasses. And what do you have in here? Oh, you have the same thing. 3 little, well, sort of. You got cotton balls and Q-tips. 3 little packages. And then we have the toilet room in here. Nothing too overly special in there, but you do have frosted glass, so you have some privacy. And then we have a very large bathtub that is a jacuzzi tub, and the jets turn on just when the water level, I guess, gets to a perfect amount. That's what they told us. There's no buttons to turn it on. It just turns on. We also have a window to the outside that with a press of the button, you can now look outside. And here's the shower. It also has a steam shower, so we'll definitely enjoy that. And this is probably my most exciting part of this room is there's an outdoor shower. You can look right across to our other private area.
Honestly, the room was so amazing, we could see people rarely wanting to leave the room.
Careful, we're not that sort of channel.
Okay, that's not what I meant, but honestly, the rest of the resort is 100% worth exploring.
Let's start with the grounds. They're absolutely stunning. Lush gardens with expansive ponds at every turn.
There are also a lot of sculptures, and if you're in the market, you're in luck because most of them are for sale. I think this Finn bus sculpture was only $39,000. I'm sure that's a steal for somebody.
Continuing around the grounds, the pool is actually on the roof, so let's head up there.
The pool is a decent size, though it is rather shallow, which is nice for lounging.
There's a decent amount of covered lounge chairs and a number of cabanas available for rent.
They vary in size and range in price, but are all around $100 for the day.
There's a bar that serves lunch items and snacks. We recommend the chips and guac and the chicken wings. The service was personal and so awesome. And honestly, I wish we had more time to spend at the pool, but we were too busy exploring, so we're gonna have to prioritize that next time.
Back down in the gardens and just across from the pool in the main building, you'll find the Lucy Bar and Restaurant, which is where we had dinner on our first night.
It was perfect being able to sit outside next to the fireplace water fountain, watching it empty into the larger water feature that fills the courtyard.
We ordered the fresh burrata with house-made moussarda and grilled sourdough, as well as the charcuterie with local cured meats, pickles, olives, and whole grain mustard.
For dessert, we had our eyes on the s'mores bread pudding from the moment we sat down, but the bartender also recommended something they had special that night, and it also sounded too good to pass up.
It was a chocolate bourbon cake, and while it was good, the bread pudding was to die for. And it's always on the menu, so give it a try.
The drinks were beyond fantastic, but don't ask us what we got because we forgot to take pictures of the menu and the Bardessono doesn't seem to post their drink menu. However, you can at least enjoy looking at them.
The bar is also where you can grab a quick breakfast each morning. They have coffee, tea, juices, pastries, yogurts, and fresh fruit. We took full advantage of this offering most days before we headed out.
We did sit down at Lucy for breakfast one day and it was delicious, but you're gonna have to come back next week to hear all about it.
We absolutely loved the Bardessono and we really didn't want to leave. That being said, would we recommend it?
I think unequivocally, we would. There are less expensive options in the valley, obviously, but nothing is going to give you the experience that you'll have here. The personal and intimate nature of the service and the way they close off not only the resort grounds, but also your room from others, you'll almost forget that you don't have the whole resort to yourself.
I'd say that even if you're in the public areas.
If you're looking to visit Napa Valley and luxury is in your budget, we highly recommend the Bardessono.
As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave us a comment below.
Before you go, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and also make sure you've subscribed so you don't miss any more travel tips or reviews from us.
Bye!
For turn down service, they turn on music, put out your little slippers, and give you some truffles.